Hello all, welcome to Bro Billionaire YouTube channel. So today I have brought to you a educational video on TradingView app, how to use it, then what are options available, how it can be helpful for making trading decisions by drawing charts and all. So let's get started. Here you would see on my screen that I have opened the TradingView app. You can download it from Play Store, and yeah, so this has a lot of menus and a lot of options available. So it's you could say very similar to TradingView website. So many of you might not be able to uh, access the site TradingView during the day trading. Then you can access it from mobile. This app is very useful. It does not have many bugs, and yeah, you can just use it to draw some trend lines, to find out support and resistance, to find out the Fibonacci. You can add some indicators. You can change the candlestick patterns, candlesticks or bar charts or line charts, whichever you prefer. All of those options, all the stuff that is available uh, in the world of technical analysis, it's available on TradingView. So here on my screen you would see that uh, the first option that we are going to check is this symbol. You can search it any symbol here, and then like open that and see the see on chart. You can plot a lot of stuff, like right from Fibonacci, Elliott wave, or you could say harmonics and all, right? So yeah, you can go ahead and search any symbol. Let's say I'm opening BTC USD from the menu. So this is to search the symbol. Then you have time frames here, right? So you can open the charts ranging from these range. So in free version, in seconds it's not available. And yeah, right from hourly chart to hours chart, and then we have monthly, weekly charts, right? So this you can select from this particular section. Okay, let's say for monthly chart I can select this one. Then you can click auto button. If it's not adjusted properly, it's not visible properly, you can place on auto button, and you will be able to expand with your fingers. uh, like uh, when you expand with your fingers, you will be able to see it properly, right? So then again, here you would see that the price value is written. Okay, this downs on the downside you would see time chart, time plotted on the x-axis, and this is y-axis, right? And then again, you can add indicators to this. I have already added the volume indicator. The indicator you would see here. Okay, so this is a volume indicator added. So here this icon is for hiding it. To check the setting, you have to click this. If you want to close, don't want it, then you can remove it from there. Apart from that, what do you see here? You can see the candlestick charts, line chart, or yeah, other types of chart like Heikin-Ashi, Renko chart. So these all are available, and you can use these options, right? You can use as per your convenience, whichever chart you like you can pick. I follow the candlestick mostly. Then you have indicator section. So all the indicators, whether it's a built-in, whether it's a uh, whether it's created by public, it's they are available. You can also add favorite indicators. So you have to uh, click and mark them as a favorite. So let's say for example I want to add a MACD indicator, right? So I will select MACD, and you would see that these are the modified by these people. So these accounts have modified them as per uh, like as per their standard. They have created, let's say, some templates. They have some modified some settings. So default setting they might have modified, and then like they are saving that as a public library template. So yeah, that's also possible. So when you click on this one, this star button, you would be able to add that as a favorite indicator. So in my favorites, when I click on the arrow button here, when I click on the arrow button, I would see that I have added these many indicators. Okay, so these indicators I have added on my favorites. So I can select any of them, and I can just it will be just added on my chart, right? So this is how you can add indicators as per your convenience. Then again, you can set alert, but on free version only one alert is allowed. So and then you have one more important section, which is saving your view. So whatever view you have created, whatever charts you have plotted, whatever things you have done on this chart, you can save it by clicking on this button if it doesn't save automatically. Sometimes it doesn't save automatically. To save it automatically, the setting is given here, right, on the menu bar. So when you go and click this option, sorry, when you click this option, you would be opening the uh, panel. Okay, and here you can auto save it. You can keep it auto save 5 minutes, and then there are other options like rename, copy and all. So I have named my view as RSA volume. So you can give any name, or you don't have to give the name. You just have to sign in to this app first. So first and most important thing, you have to sign in, otherwise it will not save your charts. So initially you can use your Google account to sign in, then verify it, and yeah, after you logged in, you can draw and start drawing the charts right away. It's totally free of cost. There are some premium features like in free version you can just add 5 indicators on your screen. More than that is not allowed in free version. You have to purchase their pro versions and all to add more indicators. And also there are you can save different views, you can save different chart layouts, okay, and load different chart layouts. The problem is in free version you are allowed to use only one chart layout. Okay, yeah, apart from that there are other options like you can create its image or image link. You can use it as a full screen, and there are setting options available. You can publish your trading idea as well. Okay, so that's how these menu bars work. So here you would see when I click on publish idea, so the last button, when I click on it, it will uh, it will allow me to publish an idea. You have to give title, then provide some disclaimer or description of the chart. Then you can select previous links. You can select categories. Let's say you are using indicators, you are using head and shoulder strategy, then you can add tags here. You can make it public or save it for yourself only. Then it can be an analysis with long, short or neutral strategy, or you can just make it as a educational with selecting tutorial activity, and then you can publish. So you would see that I have published certain ideas on IRCTC or some other charts down the line here, right? So such publications is possible. People tend to follow you, follow your charts, and you can get the recognition from the on the trading view. The people will like and share your ideas, and yeah, uh, so that's how you can grow your followers as well. Okay, you have to create charts and publish them. So that is one way. Another option here, I would see that on the bottom of this, I see that there are options available, right? A watch list, charts, ideas and all. Okay, so for that, okay, let me put it in here. So one is watch list, then there are charts, ideas, news and profile. So this is giving your profile details, your mail ID, your published ideas and all that stuff. News I usually don't follow on TradingView, but yeah, I don't know, maybe it's useful for you. Then there are ideas that are shared by other people. You can go and watch there. When you click on charts, you will be redirected to the chart section where you can plot various charts as per your liking. And watch list is another important thing here which is available. So this is a default watch list where I have added the indexes that I usually follow. Okay, so you can add the list of watch list here. So on the watch list section, when you come and then you click on this button, when you click on this button, the three menu bar button, you can see other watch lists. Okay, so these are my different watch lists that I have created. I barely follow them, but yeah, I had created them some time back. But yeah, this kind of watch list, multiple watch lists you can create by clicking on this plus button at the top right corner, and then you can add the stocks in that watch list and keep a watch on that. So this is again useful feature to monitor the stocks that you like, right? Then yeah, chart section, as I explained, you can go ahead and draw any charts, anything that you like, right, from the chart section. So now in ideas you have editors pick popular ideas, and then that the one that you are following. So any followers that you anyone you are following. So let's say you are following my charts, then you have to go and check in the following section. You have already followed me, so you have to go in following section and search for my name and open that. Then you will get to see all the ideas that I have shared. Okay, and apart from that, On chart section, let's dig in deeper and see what are tools available. So this panel, a drawing panel, this is called a drawing panel, right? So drawing panel has multiple options available. So the first option is selecting the cursor. So the cursor type can be a cross, a dot, an arrow, whichever you like. I generally use the cross. Then you can even have an eraser that can be used to erase the drawings on your chart. Then you have trend lines. So I usually follow trend line. I very much use the trend lines. Then there are arrows and rays. Ray have two dot points, and then it can extend indefinitely on the right side. Then what the next are most commonly used are horizontal ray and horizontal line. Horizontal line will be an indefinite line from the point that you select, so it will be extended to left and extended to right indefinitely. And horizontal ray is just added from the starting point. Okay, and here the most important thing that I use is selecting them as a favorite, and once you click them as a favorite, they will be appearing on the your favorite toolbox. So here there is a button that I have hidden it for now, because these are the favorites that I use. When I click here, these are the favorite tools that I usually use. So they contain Elliott wave, parallel channel, uh, okay, Fibonacci, then horizontal ray, then horizontal ray and horizontal line. Then I use price, then rectangle, regression channel, text. Then this is for profit and loss, like what profit and loss you can uh, take by going to the particular position. So that's available here. Okay, long position. So this is the option on the screen. This is the option. When you select, you will get long position, short position, then date range, time range. So these are some common used tools where which you can find it from the trading view. So the second option after the trend lines is related to Fibonacci extension, Fibonacci retracements. Then there are other commonly used patterns, pitchforks and all. Yeah, so you can go ahead and then make them as a some of your favorites, which will be added to your favorites toolbar. So you don't have to go and open each and every one of this each time, right? So only that you follow, you can use it from the favorites menu bar. So here you would see that there is a brush, highlighter, rectangle available, ellipse or curves, triangle, arcs, so rotated triangle. So all these steps are available. So most commonly these are not used. So brush and highlighter are used as well often by the people, and they simply go for these are the patterns this in this menu. Let me show it to you again. So this is the menu where you can find the Elliott wave and harmonics related tools. So here you would see that Elliott waves are available: Elliott wave impulse, triangle, triple combo, correction waves and double combo. Then there are head and shoulders. So you don't have to go and draw head and shoulders with the trend lines and then label them separately. You can directly go and use this tool here. Okay, head and shoulders. And then you can even draw a triangle. You have the harmonics patterns, different harmonic patterns that you have. So yeah, this is for harmonics and all. Then there are some toolboxes, or you could say some labels that you can put in, directions you can give in. So often people use these as well. So next is measurements. So you, if you want to take a measurement how much a particular move has gone, so you can do that like this. Okay, so this will give you detail on the move. Okay, so yeah, so 6 bars it has created, and 182 days the move had happened, the volume was this much. Okay, and the move was this much. So this is how you can get the measurements, and you can clear that measurements. Once you click it, you can clear it. Then there is a zoom in zoom out button which you can use on a particular area. When I select and click on particular area, the area will be zoomed in. Okay, and here you would see that you will be able to plot the trend lines like this. Select the trend line tool and place it on the chart. So and draw it from one point to the another point. So that's how you can use the trend lines, right? So this is how one way to use the tool. Okay, let's go and check some other stuff. Okay, yeah, and when you double tap on the chart, it will hide the indicators below. So sometime you want to hide the indicators, so you can double tap on the screen on the chart, then it will hide the indicators. Apart from that, you can also use different also use the main tool that I use most most often, which is already always switched on, like this, there is a magnet tool. Okay, so this magnet tool allows me to select the low point and high point of the candle. Okay, so when this is selected, when this is not selected, I have to go and manually place the trend line. Okay, from the low, from low and high values of the candle. So for example, let me open my toolbox and let me use a ray. Okay, so this is the ray. So when I'm using the ray and it is not selecting any it has not selected the magnet, I have to go and place this manually. When the magnet is selected, uh, it will act as a magnet and it will automatically take you to uh, top of that candle. Okay, so you would see the drawing uh, that automatically based on OHLC, open, high, low, close values, it will try to take you to that particular candle, so the accuracy will be more. Okay, so here let me try to do that. So I'm selecting the horizontal candle. So here you would see that the value is 13,760. Okay, this value is selected. So when I use the magnet, it will give me more accurate value, as this is the more accurate value with the OHLC candles pickup with the magnet. So this you can use to accurately pinpoint high, low and close of the particular candle. And yeah, apart from that, you can lock the tools. You can lock the tools with these icons. Okay, and you can hide the drawings with this eye and a drawing button. Then you can delete indicators. So when you click on delete, you can remove the drawings, you can remove drawing and indicator, or you can remove both with this recycle bin kind of option. Okay, well, okay, so I might be going a little fast, but yeah, this video would become very big. And yeah, another option that I want to tell you is this one, where you can organize your drawings. So when you click on this option and you can go here, you can see this is organized in a different section. So indicators are placed here and the drawings are placed here. So if you want to club some drawings, so let's say uh, I want to club these two drawings. So then I'll create a group with this option and give it some name. Okay, sorry. uh, okay, where you have to select it and or double tap it, and then you can select create group of drawings. Okay, so when I select this, it will create group and add that trend line to that line. And then from here I can move this particular trend line and create a group and rename it. Let's say trend line group or triangle. I can mention it a triangle, as I have drawn triangle on the screen, right? So this way you can create the names. So same things are available on web as well. On web this is more convincing. You can use your mouse and drag and drop and all, and you can create groups. So this is one of the good feature that I use as well, often use as well, especially on the Nifty chart, since it's since daily I'm drawing it. It is very much uh, it has very much of groups that I have created. Okay, so on my screen you would see that there are tons of groups that I have created. Okay, I use them to refer in future, and I use the lock button to, so that they won't get removed from the chart and or moved or get edited. And then I use hide button when I don't want to see them on charts. So yeah, this is another object tree where you can create the groups and save them. under the groups. So yeah, I think that's pretty much I wanted to cover on the TradingView app. So hope you like the video, and you can go ahead and check the app. This is very useful app for the traders and the one who want to learn the uh, trading and technical analysis. And yeah, there are different options that you can explore. So you can change the colors as per your liking from the settings menu. So this is a settings menu. Okay, there is a setting button right here, you can see. So from setting menu you can change the coloring scheme. Okay, and yeah, you can, if you like a dark uh, theme, that is also available in this. So you can go ahead and use that theme as well. You can always reset options. So you can see the dots right on this, you can see the dots. So this is available on all the drawing panels. You can create your own templates. You can save them as your, as per your, you can give a name for the setting and save them, and you can always reset them by using applying defaults. So let's say for example I use the trend line, sorry, so let's say I use the trend line here. Okay, just a second, I need to remove the drawing tool. So yeah, here when I use the drawing tool like this, okay, and I want to change this color, so I can change color from here, right? From here I can change color, from here I can change width, from here I can select whether it's a dotted line, whether it's uh, dashed line, or whether it's a solid line. Okay, and this menu you can use to create and save the templates as per your liking. And here you can delete with delete the trend line with this button. And yeah, the saved templates are available on this section. Okay, so let's open and see. So I have created a default kind of, you could say, a default kind of trend line, which is 1 pixel and blue color and solid line. So when I want to save it, save by changing this. Let's say I want to save this as a 2 pixel dashed line with a blue color. I can go ahead and click on these three dots. Okay, give it a name to the template by going to the template section. Okay, and then click on save as and give it a name, blue 2x pixel. Okay, so this will be saved as a template. So next time when I change it to something else, so let's say now again I'm changing it to red color and maybe 1 pixel and maybe a dashed line. So this I'm changing, and when I want to use my default template, right? So what I can do is I can go ahead and click on this button and then select blue 2x. So it will automatically change the uh, trend line to my default saved template. So that is another way you can use the TradingView, create your own templates and save it. You can create as many templates as you like. Okay, and you can select them and change them as per your convenience. So for here, for example, here let me just draw an Elliott wave here. So I have saved a lot of templates based on the degrees of Elliott wave. I have saved them, and I use and I use and change the templates from here. So every time I don't have to go and change the color, change its width, or yeah, change the setting. So you can go ahead and change. You can go ahead and check uh, the template you can create for your personal use and then save them as a template, and then you can directly go and change from the menu option available here. So that's it. That was pretty fast and complicated explanation. I hope still you like it, and hope it found useful for you. So any doubts that you have using the TradingView app, you can ask in the comment section. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Happy learning.